You have a guardian angel. Not metaphorically, not in some cute storybook way, but a real, immortal being assigned specifically to you. Think less baby, with wings and tiny harp. More supernatural Navy SEAL on eternal duty for your soul. And yet, most people go through their entire lives completely unaware. They ignore them, forget about them, or simply assume angels are just a metaphor. But they are real, and they are powerful. Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about your guardian angel, who they are, what they do, and how they've been quietly working in your life since before you were even born. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a guardian angel? Most people's idea of an angel is wildly inaccurate. Pop culture has given us babies in the clouds, harps, halos, and glitter, but that's not what angels are. Angels are a completely different species from humans. They are pure spirit. They have no physical body, which means they don't eat, sleep, age, or die. They don't have genders. They don't reproduce, and they aren't bound by the same rules of time and space that we are. In essence, angels are entirely intellect and will. And here's the kicker, they're far smarter than us. Not because they went to school or studied their entire lives like humans do, but because they were created with what theologians call infused knowledge. Everything an angel needs to know, they know from the moment of their creation. They don't have to learn like we do. There are no mistakes, no trial and error. They simply understand reality and the universe in ways we can barely imagine. Because angels are spiritual beings, we don't usually see them. They don't have physical forms, so our eyes can't perceive them. But sometimes, for reasons we don't fully understand, angels can take on visible forms. They might appear human-like or as radiant light so we can see or hear them. But these appearances are temporary. That's not their natural state. It's more like a projection to help us perceive them in our world. Now, when were angels created? While we don't know the exact moment, most theologians agree that angels were created by God before humans even existed. They were created all at once, fully formed, with each angel having a specific purpose. Some angels chose to follow God and fulfill their mission. Others refused, and those are the ones we know as demons. Guardian angels, however, belong to the group that accepted God's mission and were specifically assigned to individual humans. Their job is to protect us, guide us, and help us reach heaven. Think about that for a moment. Your guardian angel has existed longer than time itself, yet their entire mission revolves around you. And that means God knew you would exist even before the beginning of creation. That's a profound thought. You are part of a divine plan, and your guardian angel has been intimately involved in that plan from the very beginning. Guardian angels aren't just randomly picked. There's a hierarchy in heaven, something like a celestial military ranking system. The theologian St. Thomas Aquinas explained that every angel is so unique, it's like its own species. He described 9 choirs, or ranks, of angels. At the top are the seraphim, the burning ones, whose entire existence is focused on worshiping and reflecting God's glory. Next come the cherubim and the thrones, also in the high sphere, and then the middle choirs, which include dominions, principalities, and archangels. You may have heard of archangels in the Bible: Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, angels who carry God's most important messages. Guardian angels occupy the lower ranks. But don't let that fool you. They are closest to humans, and the ones most directly involved in our daily lives. They are essentially heaven's boots on the ground. Their proximity to humans allows them to guide, inspire, protect, and influence our lives in ways that we rarely notice, but that can be profound. Catholic teaching says that every person has a guardian angel. Literally everyone. It doesn't matter if you're baptized, a saint, a skeptic, or someone who doesn't believe in God. At all, you still have a spiritual bodyguard. And it doesn't stop there. Some guardian angels are assigned to entire nations, like Portugal, which has a national feast day dedicated to its guardian angel. But your personal guardian angel, they are unique to you, assigned specifically to your soul, most likely from the moment of your conception. From the very beginning, this eternal being was tasked with helping you navigate life, avoid spiritual pitfalls, and ultimately reach heaven. So, what can guardian angels actually do? They aren't passive. Guardian angels actively intervene in our lives, though often in subtle ways. They can inspire thoughts, warn us of danger, influence emotions, or even help us understand things beyond our natural reasoning. They can give us courage when we're afraid, remind us of something important, or nudge us toward a decision that will benefit our souls. Some theologians even suggest that guardian angels can help prevent physical harm. But there's an important limitation. Angels cannot force us to act against our free will. They can propose ideas, suggest choices, and guide us, but they can't override our decisions. They also can't read our thoughts independently. They only know what God reveals to them. So if you're wondering why your guardian angel didn't stop you from making a mistake, it's not negligence. They are bound by divine law, free will, and the overarching plan God has for your life. Even so, guardian angels are surprisingly active. They fight off demons, intervene during temptation, and often steer us away from danger in ways we don't consciously notice. Maybe you've experienced it, that gut feeling that tells you to turn back, cancel plans, or take a different route. Later you find out there was a real danger there. That subtle nudge, it could very well have been your guardian angel. Throughout history, countless saints and mystics have described their guardian angels in action. Padre Pio, a mystic priest from Italy, claimed he could see and speak with his guardian angel as if they were roommates. Saint Gemma Galgani could also see her guardian angel, who would correct her when she sinned, comfort her, and even pray with her. And in 19th century Italy, a priest named John Bezo was repeatedly threatened by thieves. But every time danger approached, a massive gray dog would appear, scare off the attackers, and vanish. He believed this dog was his guardian angel protecting him. But guardian angels aren't only about dramatic interventions. Most of the time, they work quietly, influencing thoughts, providing moral clarity, and guiding hearts closer to God. They are with us constantly, even if we never consciously notice. You can pray to them, ask for help, or express gratitude. There's even a traditional guardian angel prayer that Catholics often recite, but it's important not to treat your angel like a digital assistant. They aren't here to do your bidding like Siri or Alexa, and don't try to name them. Naming implies authority over them and you are not their boss. It's also spiritually risky to assign names to spiritual beings in general, because you could accidentally attract the wrong kind of attention. Your guardian angel will remain with you forever. Even if you reject God, the angel assigned to you will return to heaven at the end of your life. They are not reassigned. But if you make it to heaven, tradition says you will finally meet your guardian angel face to face. They were created for that moment, to guide you to it, and they hope you make it. In Matthew 18:10, Jesus says, "See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father." Guardian angels are real. They report to God about us. They exist to love, serve, and guide, and they've been watching, guiding, and protecting you. Even through moments when you ignored them completely, like skipping prayer, procrastinating, or binge-watching YouTube instead of reflecting on your day. Guardian angels are powerful. They're older than time, smarter than humans, and entirely devoted to your soul. They cannot control you, but they can inspire, protect, and guide. They are your silent partners in life, and your guides in the spiritual realm. So maybe take a moment today to thank them, acknowledge their presence, and make choices that make their mission easier, like avoiding mortal sin and seeking goodness in your actions. And if you've ever had a moment you felt your guardian angel was present, maybe a narrow escape, a sudden insight, or a gut feeling that saved you, share it in the comments. Your angel deserves a little recognition for all the invisible work they do. Your guardian angel is more than just a spiritual companion. They are your eternal protector, counselor, and guide. They've been with you since the beginning, and they'll be with you until the end. Understanding their presence can change the way you view your life, your decisions, and your connection to the divine. So remember, you are not alone. You have an eternal, loyal, and powerful being rooting for you, quietly nudging, guiding, and protecting you in ways you may never see. Guardian angels are real, they are active, and they are more powerful than most of us realize. Next time you experience that inexplicable moment of intuition, protection, or courage, remember it might just be your guardian angel, quietly working behind the scenes, fulfilling the mission assigned to them before the universe even began. Thank them, acknowledge them, and maybe try to make their job a little easier today. After all, they've been with you since day one, and their mission is nothing less than your eternal salvation.